So we have learned that Docker is a virtualization software. But what is virtualization? Why do we need it? Virtualization is the capability of running multiple operating systems and applications on top of a single computer or server. That single computer or server is called a host machine. That is, hosting multiple operating systems on top of it. It can be running a Windows 10 on top of a MacBook host. Or you may think of running an instance of Ubuntu Linux on top of a Windows 10 host machine, or whatever way. The major benefit of virtualization is, with virtualization, you really do not need to worry about installation and configuration of the software. A simple checkpoint can clarify the concept. Let's say you have developed a very good software that runs only on top of Linux operating system. Now you got a new customer who really wants to use it for your software's advanced features, but they really do not want to migrate from Windows to Linux as a whole, because they may have lots of existing applications that are running on Windows, but they want to use your software. So what is the easiest option to ship your software to your customer's environment? So you have two different options. First, you can think of creating an entirely new version of the software for Windows. And that may need hundreds or thousands of lines of code change and maybe huge changes in the configuration. And those changes can be complex in nature also. And then you have another option, like just run a Linux instance on top of your customer's Windows machine using a readily available Linux image and some virtualization software, and then run your software on top of that Linux without any change. So in the first option, you have to do thousands of lines or hundreds of lines of code changes, whereas in the second option, you just need to install some software and then run your software without any change. So which one is easier? Of course, option 2. So basically, virtualization solves the headache for it works on my machine, but it is not on your machine, not working on your machine. So those headaches are gone with the virtualization.